My name's Dr. Lara Tweedy and this is Dr. Mike Tweedy, and we make up the veterinarians in Tweedy and Associates Equine Veterinary Services. We are a racetrack and performance horse practice working in Melbourne. We're based in Somerville. Every single morning, first thing, bright and early, we're at Caulfield Racetrack seeing our major racing clients. Then we go to a couple of pre-training farms that are just outside the CBD area. We also look at a lot of performance horses. So we're at Jamie and Sue Coman's show jumping stable at the moment. Jamie Coman's represented Australia at the Olympics for show jumping.
We enjoy the work we do because we get to see our clients and our patients in the racing stables nearly every day. We see them develop over their careers, so it's a very rewarding time to be with the animals and to see their careers develop over time.
Well, first and foremost, as clinicians, we try and do a good job at every single visit. So our clinical exam is always thorough, and we've also got access to fantastic portable diagnostic equipment. So ultrasound, digital radiography, we have a portable video endoscope. So all of the images obtained during those studies can be incorporated into our veterinary reports. It's important that our clients understand exactly what's going on with their animals and how we're making the clinical decisions and our recommendations.
Currently our communication system is based around the Telstra NextG mobile network. It's offered us a really reliable service and gets great coverage for us, especially because we work not only in the CBD area but also regionally, so we can cover a large distance and we get reception from Euroa all the way down to the bottom of the Mornington Peninsula. We use our smartphones to communicate with clients via email, or to also use it for the calendar function, so we can sync our calendar and we know exactly what we're doing each day. Email function for us is great because we get all our pathology results via email, so we can receive them in the field at the time and there's no more waiting for a fax to arrive. Dr. Lara in the field uses the new Telstra Ultimate wireless dongle, and that's allowed us great high-speed access to our records that are stored on our server. So when we examine a horse in the field, it's really important that we can get a previous clinical history, because it's not possible to remember everything that we've ever done with that horse, or if another vet has seen the horse. So we store all our data in a data centre in Melbourne, and that allows us to store everything that relates to that animal, from digital x-rays to written histories to blood reports to ultrasound scans, and also video endoscopic examinations. That we store those all in the one spot and we can access in a centralised place, which makes data management so much easier.
Horses are not interested in our perfectly synced calendars, and sometimes things go wrong and sometimes they get sick, and sometimes, say, a particular animal has always been looked after by Mike and he's off doing another call and the horse needs a veterinarian. I have to go and see it. I want to actually be able to quickly look at its entire clinical history wherever I am and make sure that I make the right clinical decision at the time during the consult.
Other than good business practice to secure your data, we also legally as vets have to store that data for the life of the animal, because some animals will live to the age of 30, 35, and we will store all their data for that entire time. Challenges we face with data storage have mainly centred around the size of our files. Some of our digital x-ray images as an individual file can be 50 megabytes in size, and often some horses will have 44 files attached to one clinical exam for that, so emailing those is just not practical. Telstra's digital business appeals to us as a company because it offers fast, reliable broadband service. As part of our digital business package, we get a large data allowance, which will allow us to move our large digital files quite freely and easily without the concerns of exceeding our limits.
We are really easy to get a hold of. Things that haven't actually changed that much since James Herriot was driving around in his car. We are on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So if you call our clinic and there's no one in the clinic, that number is going to be diverted to one of our mobile phones. If you call my mobile phone and I'm not on call, it's going to go straight through to Mike. Being on call all of the time, we're really aware that we need to make time for ourselves, and both of us ride. So if I have a break in the middle of the day, I can go and work one of my horses, but I never have to worry that I'm going to miss a pathology report or I'm going to miss a phone call. And I don't have to be sitting in the office waiting for things to happen. So having all of this technology has actually helped me, get on with my life and do my job at the same time.
One of the greatest tips I can recommend anyone is actually invest in a smartphone, because that actually allows me to manage my business in the field at any time. So while waiting for the cup of coffee on the road, you can actually respond to an email rather than having to go home and interfere with your home life.